Hey burners, so summer is upon us.
Summer is upon us.
And we have our burners, they come in and they ask questions and they chat to us online and say, what can we do?
Yeah.
Give us some tips. What's the first tip you have to our burners now that summer is upon us?
Look, I think a lot of, if the goal is weight loss, if that's what we're talking about, I think that if you're trying to lose weight coming into summer or during summer, I think it's really important not to panic.
Don't panic.
Yeah, because I think you kind of feel like, oh, I'm running out of time, I've got to do all this stuff, and you might go on like an extreme diet, or you might start stressing about it, and I feel like stressing is one of the worst things you can do.
It's going to make...
If you're increasing cortisol, you're actually slowing down the fat burning processes. So yeah, I would say tip number one would be definitely don't panic. And also, I also think do what you can, have got a pretty standard routine, and that's what I've found really helpful in the last few weeks. Been celebrating my birthday and stuff, but around that, I've still been having my normal routine. So sort of doing what I can throughout the week.
So get into a routine. Don't panic, get into a routine.
Yeah, don't panic, get into a routine, and don't be afraid to go out and enjoy things, but then just get back on the bandwagon is what I guess I'm trying to say.
Yeah, makes sense. So one of my big ones, water.
Yes.
I tell everyone you have to drink more water. If you don't drink water, the body needs to store onto toxins in body fat because you're not flushing it out of your system with water. And then when those toxins are in that body fat out, the body can't burn that body fat.
Yeah,
It thinks that fat's in storage. It slows down the fat loss. So the easiest one is to drink more water. Plus it's getting hotter.
Yes.
We need to hydrate.
And I always feel like there's this kind of like 2-week or like 4-week period where people go from kind of like what I call like their winter water intake, and then kind of there's like this lag before they really sweating more, I'm breathing out more water through my breath, etc. They forget to kind of increase the water intake to what should be their summer water intake.
Exactly, which in a typical female is 3 litres, and for a typical male it's 4 litres per day. So if you're under that, you need to step a world of difference to your results.
Say even if you were drinking that amount during winter, maybe just increase it a little bit more just to account for extra sweat, extra activity.
Exactly. And you got any other tricks or tips?
I would say the next most important thing is be consistent where you can. So kind of like what I said
with the routine.
With the routine is like hold on to what you can, and I think one of the easiest things to do that with is definitely supplementation. It's so easy, like whether it's taking your capsules or your oxyshred in the morning or your protein after your workout. It's one of the few things that doesn't take a lot of effort.
No, it's an easy win.
Yeah, it's an easy win.
Consistency is the key with them, and we get asked, when do we take it? Well, on a lot of them, you take it every day, and you won't get a result in one day, but taking it every day for 30 days adds up to a big result.
Yeah, and like you say, it's an easy win, and I feel like a lot of kind of staying motivated and staying with like your foot in the door, like of your weight loss journey, is just getting those easy wins that kind of build motivation as well. Like it makes you feel good, like you've achieved something. So
absolutely.
Hopefully,
little side note though is definitely diet and exercise number one.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So, you can have your small wins with supplementation. Is there any sort of supplements that you love for weight loss coming into summertime or being summer's here? Yeah,
look, I mean, I'm pretty basic when it comes to my supplementation. Like the things that I would generally take for weight loss is an acetylcarnitine supplement, a CLA supplement. They're kind of like my 2 fixed things that I would take. And then a thermogenic. So whether it's caffeine or caffeine free, just depending on how I'm feeling at the time. And then I generally take a green supplement every day just because it gives me great energy, makes me feel good.
And while we're at it, which green supplement are you using?
I use Vitality.
So does everyone else in the office? Yeah. And which fat loss brand are you using for those? PC Laboratories.
Yeah.
And that's how I lost my weight just then as well. So in this video, over the last 3 months, I lost 12 kilos on PC Laboratories. Yeah. And it targets those stubborn areas.
It's an amazing range. We've had a lot of positive feedback from our customers. So
there you go.
Really
all right. Good. So there's some tricks and tips coming into summer, or now that summer is here.
Yeah, pretty easy. Don't panic. Drink water and be consistent.
Yep. Get the little wins.
Cheers, burners.
Cheers, burners. Hope you got something out of that. See you soon.